Hello? Pablo, honey?
Welcome to episode 15 of Labyrinth of Touhou 2. I'm gonna butter up my pooper real good with it. Today we got a lot of things to get to. Some small, some large. The first order of business we're going to take care of is that a long time ago, a thing became available for us to do. So we went ahead and purchased the item to be able to do it. We need to purchase some pure sake wild boar, which is sake that was made with only quality materials and handcrafted with much care and effort. It's guaranteed to smell and taste good. This thing gives us a maximum MP of 2 and a maximum TP of 2. That is a solid accessory. It costs us 3,000 money, and we're just gonna go flush it down the drain. So, while I go and flush some of this hard-earned cash right down the old pooper, let us all feel that eternal sorrow together. We're heading back to floor 3, which is where said event takes place, and we just saw the exclamation panel for it. We're gonna head on right up there. Look at these jokers, thinking that they can deal with my extending arm. They probably can, because I think they're all nature resistant. That makes sense. Good job, game. You owned me. I'll admit it. I am not above reproach. I am not a president of the United States. So, in here we have ourselves a drunken Oni, and she wants this really good sake that we got. Poncho did an amazing voice for her, and I wanted him to redo it, but I'm way too lazy to edit footage right now. I just don't feel like it. So that's what happens. If I don't feel like it, you get to suffer. We are all less for not having Poncho's amazing performance over this scene. His rendition, I'm sure, would have been fantastic, especially this line: "Eat and run, no drink and run." I mean, how would he have handled that? You have to wonder. I mean, I bet his inflection, top notch, would have been fantastic. He's a great guy. I'm sure we'll have him on the show sometime. We'll have him on the LP at some point. But that is part 1 of that quest. That is going to be a continual drain on my monetary resources for a while. But that is not the only thing that is going to be a drain on our resources. We'll probably see another thing or two as the episode progresses, but for now, we need to configure our party around a little bit here, because we are about to go have ourselves some fun with a boss. It's been a while since we've had to put on the old Labyrinth of Touhou boss pants, but we are going to do just that, because doing so is the only way we are going to be able to access those bottom left and bottom right parts of the map in the southern portion, where there are little itty-bitty squares blocked off, and we're going to try our hand at a boss that is recommended to fight at level 17. I am level 19, so I'm going in and I'm doing it the chump way. I decided long ago that you dumb challenge. Your challenge mode don't scare me. I don't care. So what's the boss? What's going on here? Who is hanging out in water? Of course, Fire Lady is hanging out in the water. That makes 100% sense to me. This is Fujiyama Nomoko. She is known primarily for being a meme. She has a great Twitter account. Look at this. Kaine is taking the dominant stance here. She's like, yo, you're coming with me. You're taking your fancy suspenders and your fancy buckled sleeves. We're going. Your big old fancy hair ribbon. And I don't think that this meeting is going the way that Kaine thought it would go inside of her little head noggin. So we're probably going to have to take care of things the way that you typically do when you are a Touhou. Yes, it is time for us to engage in glorious battle. And she starts out with a very aggressive assault. So you know what I do when it's time to answer aggression? I answer in kind by dropping a big old deuce right on your face. Just right out of the gate. Raw, not even buffed. I'm giving it to you right here, right now. Take it. So we are going to go and we are going to be trying to apply yeah, that's the paralysis. Paralysis, learn to talk. Good thing. You don't record these kinds of things at 1:44 in the morning. We're going to try and apply. We did not land paralysis. Much to Polly's chagrin. See, what happens is sometimes I practice these major boss fights beforehand, and they go a little better because the RNG plays a little nicer, but such is not the case. So now we are going to have to deal with a boss that functions primarily similarly to how she did in the first game. And if you don't know what that means, I won't spoil the surprise. Because boy, this is a lady full of some surprises. That's some pretty solid damage right out the gate, though. All right, so that stuck us with with some pretty hard debuffs. That's very unfortunate. But we're still gonna try and no paralysis. Nice, enjoying that. I'm really, really enjoying that. She was gonna drop another Hakurei border on us, and we're gonna continue. So long as we're keeping up in the damage race is what I'm happy with. So long as we're just keeping up. What are we looking at? 75? Looks fine. Looks fine. Get in there. Paralysis. There you go. That's what I want to see. I want to see more of that. Momiji's just doing her job as a switcher. Not amazing, but we'll take it. Look at that. Like a champ! Just dodging like a champ. Not giving two fucks about anything going on right here. That's my girl. Sticking that paralysis once more. We're now getting to the point to where we have to make a decision very soon that is going to affect the rest of this battle. So, with that said, I'm going to have you concentrate. This is probably going to give her a turn, but I think we're good. There it comes again. That hard debuff kind of sucks, but it's fine. For just a turn. Just a turn. Okay, now it's decision time. Who do we leave in once we deplete that health bar? I think we got the good team for it. I think we're going to be mostly fine. Okay, we stuck a poison, and now this... That's unfortunate. I wasn't watching her MP at all. Boy, you should not talk and play video games at the same time. That is such a bad idea. Oh, it's not enough. Will this be enough? No, it's not. Literally 1 MP short. I'm so mad. Okay. So, while I handle this with all the grace of a bull in a china shop, we're going to try it again. Can I just stick it? Okay, good. So, that's her surprise. She revives, heals, and hits you with a really big nuke that's going to take out anybody that doesn't have significant fire resistance and defensive ability. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to bring in the A-team to go ahead and make sure that this is in the bag. And it should be. There you go. That is one fire lady out of the way, doing our job just the way we should. We took those were planned deaths, so that's not me being bad at the video game, I swear. Those were planned deaths. And how is Fire Lady with cool suspenders and cool buckled sleeves gonna take that? What the heck? Like, why am I not gonna go all out against a literal fire god? Like, you are insane. Oh, she's taking it very well. Dang it. Well, that's a bunch of bull poop right there. Not happy with that. Yeah, exactly. Getting angry is bad for your blood pressure. See, this game is about as good at giving advice as Sakuya Izuyoi gives advice in dabs. You're getting all the good. See, like Labyrinth of Touhou 2's literally got everything. So for this little switch here, we're gonna go ahead. I'm obsessive compulsive about these circles. Boom. We're gonna hit this. We're gonna go ahead and warp back on out. And then we're going to dive right back into the start of the floor, because that's where the places we're wanting to go be at. So let's head on over. So calm and serene. There you go. Let's head on down back to the 3rd floor. Because down here, we can grab ourselves a Get It Up V. What is a Get It Up V? Well, we're gonna go find out. We're gonna get it up, if you will. This is a medicine that makes a certain part of your body extremely healthy. I don't know what part of the body they could be referring to. It seems like something vampires drink when they want to show their true form. But this kind of true form is desired only by that vampire anyway. This is TP plus 2 and all stats plus 20%. That's a pretty solid item right there. More characters. More characters need that maintenance ability that Notori has. That would be even crazier. But hey, a solid 20 to everything. I'm not going to argue with that. What Notori's got on right now, it's not going to do her any good, but I can definitely probably make that work for somebody else. Don't have anybody in mind, but hey, who's going to sneeze at a 20% upgrade for every single stat? Given the damage formulas in this game and how crazy they can go, you should be pretty happy with that regardless. And like I said, Notori is built like a goddamn tank at the moment. Not a tank that can take damage, mind you, but she's a tank that can come in and just blow everything up with her nature abilities because her attack formulas are ridiculous. They toned it down a bit in the plus disc version, but Super Scope is still like 510% time of her attack stat. So it's ridiculous. Treasure chest contains, yep. Let's go ahead and consume a treasure chest key for this. What do we got? We got a tin watering can times 2. That is a main equipment. And we obtain another main equipment, a source of magic times 2. We came main equipment, strange meat pie. That was quite a haul. Gee darn it. So we got a 10 watering can. This is given to a collapsed traveler who requested water in that rather famous prologue scene. Today's farmer life consists of methodically growing turnips over and over again with this. No need for joy watering cans. Maximum TP plus 5. Again, don't get it. A source of magic. This offers an MP plus 4. This is an offering from humans that increases the master's max MP by 1. That's okay. Magic that expends MP are strong, but for a mage, his max MP is limitingly awful. People who are familiar with this game do just fine without magic anyway. I'll give you 5 poly points if you can guess that. Let's see, what was the other one? Strange meat pie. This adds terror effect to all attacks. This is from a world in ruins. Befriending this heartwarming and closely knit family, engaging in a perfectly healthy activities and business gets you this pie. In my opinion, it was the scariest part of the whole game. Carmichael McAllis told me what that was for earlier, but I am an idiot and forgot. And with that, we even got ourselves another achievement and another well, we replaced the treasure key that we just used. What did we get? What's my achievement? What did I achieve? Why I'm so good at the video game. I'm a novice collector. Collect 10 different main equipments. Alright, so treasure chest key. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about at all. So now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start digging into the 5th floor. Finally, after all these years, we're finally gonna see the 5th floor. But we're going to start digging into that. But first, I need to make a quick cut here because I need to re-outfit my entire squad for your typical normal-ass dungeon crawling. So I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. We have everything set up to continue trudging through the dungeons. So now we are officially on to breaking new ground in the 5th floor, the second of the second stratum. Let's see what we can do about that. A big old rock in our way. This is a great way to start things. Just, hey, here's a roadblock. Nice. Fantastic. So a large rock blocks the path. The road opens to the goddess of abundant harvest is engraved on it. So Minariko is actually the first of many required characters. So you actually had to have done that side quest with the great tree leaves. Not screwed that up. Hope you didn't sell those. I don't know if you can or not, but that'd be weird. Like, you ended up selling those and then having to get them as random drops. So the enemies for this stratum, kind of a bit of the same, but we're going to be dealing with them in the way that I have set Notori up, and that is to just hurt things. We've brought in Kamachi to tank for a bit, just because, I don't know, to give her a chance to do things. Why not? Puts a different face character on the screen for a little bit. Makes you feel better about watching. Makes you think you might be getting a little bit of new content. Also, I've got a passive ability on her that lets her collect a whole buttload of more money for us. So I got that popped up to, like, I don't remember, like, I think it goes up to 2 or 3, maybe 4, I don't remember. Anyway, we have another event marker right here. We're gonna hop right into it. It's probably hot and spicy in here. I'm predicting some spice. Uh-oh. We hear something. Oh no. We have arguing. That is another key tenet of Touhou. Lots of arguing. Oh no. It's Kaguya again. And look, like I said, it's spicy. Here she is. Her fire graphic is cut off on the left-hand side in a very weird way that they probably should have addressed. I am not making fun of the probably low-budget video game, okay? I love this game. So these two are having a battle to the death and arguing about who won. Would be my only guess here. Yeah, they were racing here apparently. You both sound embarrassing. Oh my god. Little competition by reaching the 5th floor first. Okay. And who won? They're about to go at it right now. Like, okay, let's just beat the both of them up and drag them along. I think that's the best way to handle this. A Danmaku battle. There you go. That's all we gotta do. We can't leave them be. They'll start a fight at this rate. What's wrong with letting them do so? Yeah, I'm just like, look, they both seem like a bunch of giant babies, so maybe just, yeah, let it go. Fine, whatever. Yeah, you want, like, look, they just want to go. They just want to go. A neutral third party. That's what we're gonna be here. Who reached the 5th floor first? The one who reached the 5th floor first. I'm gonna be honest. I think Kaguya did, because, I mean, we battled Kaguya and we didn't see her at all on the 4th floor. She just booked it. And Moko, we just got done with her literally 5 minutes ago. So, in my heart, I'm pretty sure Kaguya won. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and side with Moko here. Just because I want to. Moko, definitely. But only by a tiny little itty-bitty distance. Loud and clear. She's just rubbing her face in it like a little dog now. Oh my god. You are insufferable. You are so insufferable. Oh my god. Well, there you go. Well, we could have had 2 potential party members, Moko, but you had to go and fuck that up. Nice. I tried to do something nice. I thought, you know what? Those sleeve buckles looking extra snappy today. Poncho Smith would be proud. And then you do this. This is where we're at. Fine. We'll just roll with it. You tied and you... Oh my god. Somebody sniffed out our bullshit, but seeing as who it's coming from, I'm not sure that I give much of a damn. Alright, so she's finally going to acquiesce and let us ask for it. Alright, Moko Fujiwara has joined the party. You know what that means? It's back to Gensokyo time. Because we have collected a new wifey. And we need to absolutely make sure everything's on the up and up. So for a while, this is going to be weird. I'm going to take Rainbow out of the party for a bit. So, we ended up with one Moko Fujiwara, or Fujiwara no Moko. She is a fire type. She is also an immortal that can resurrect after having died. She's very good at giving the front line more potency on fire-based attacks. She's pretty bulky. She can take a good bit of punishment, and the fact that she can resurrect on kind of a dice roll. No, it's not a dice roll. It's a 30% chance to consume 6 TP to resurrect the user. The HP will be restored to 33%, and the AT bar put at 0. So it's very costly, and it's very inefficient, but she can tank this way. I've done it before. It's not super effective, and it's not the best option. But if you need a pinch tank, and you got no one else left, throw Moko in there. As for spell cards, what's the little lady got? Well, she has Firebird Flying Phoenix, which costs 2 magic points. It is a single enemy fire physical attack. It is a fire spell that targets a single enemy. Power is not high, but it has a low MP cost and low delay. And then we have Suki no Iwakasa's Curse. This is 4 MP. This is a wind attack, and it is direct as well. This is a wind spell that targets all enemies, can lower the enemy's attack and magic. And finally, we have Fujiyama Volcano, which is 7 magic points. All enemies fire, is a direct attack with an accuracy of plus 24. This is a fire spell that targets all enemies. It's very high power, but comes with a very high delay to counterbalance. And as you would expect, she levels up like a physical attacker. Let's go ahead and level up everyone, which would only be Moko at the moment. So let's go ahead and assign her bonuses, since she's going to be in the party for a while. And I'm not sure I really have much equipment to give her beyond maybe a cypher. Do I have any cypher sticks? A Miko board is TP. A tin watering can is TP. We'll go ahead and give you that. But I'm not sure how much I can give you in terms of just aiding you right now. All of our stuff is pretty... It's pretty locked up on main frontliners. But... yeah, there's not a lot we can do for you right now, which is fine. The equipment problems will not be a problem for long. This game's going to start handing out a lot of equipment, but I am going to go ahead and learn a skill that's going to give her some good synergy with Chen, and that is blazing. I'm going to invest in mastering that entirely. For the sheer fact that when the user's on the front line, fire damage is increased. This effect is applied to all front liners. So what I will do is I'll put Chen and Moko on the front line, and they have a synergy together, so they can both kind of like just go crazy on enemies, which we'll see here in the upcoming floor, because that's what we're about to finally do. Now we'll finally break the new ground, I promise. We got a lot of work to do because floor 5 is pretty big. And this is a weird thing, like these rocks never fully despawn. You have to always kind of go up to them. So we have a lot of room to cover here. And it's probably going to take us a good number of episodes to get through this area and handle all the various stuff that we need to handle on this floor and the previous floor, because there are a number of bosses and encounters that we left untaken care of because we just aren't in a position to really do much about them right now. But doesn't mean we can't get started, doesn't mean we can't start getting to a position to where we can handle those things. Look at that, Notori just fucking punches a shark in the face. Gives no fucks. That's my Kappa. We're not going to take this panel right here. This will take us into an area with an FOE that we really just have no business trying to fight right now. Right down there. But we're probably going to just work our way up to down, left to right as much as we can. Kind of just filling out the area. Grabbing equipment. Looking for any hot spots for events. It's going to be a long ride. There's no point in trying to overthink it. Make it too complicated. Punch that motherfucker. So this is what I was talking about. Phoenix Spread Wings is a fire attack. So when we use it, that you look like a dumbass because that enemy is resistant to fire. So go me. I'm very good at video games, as you can tell. Okay, very resistant to that. What about wind? Are you resistant to wind? Yeah, you are. What? Notori, do the thing. Just do the thing. I don't know why I wasted so much time there. I'm a fool! A gigantic fool! I tell you. Just pop out them squares. Look at that. Items already. This is a sub-equipment. Yamabiko Necklace. What do you got? What do you do, Yamabiko Necklace? Let's find you first. Yamabiko Necklace. There we go. Yamabiko Necklace. This is a silence resistance plus 50. When you are silenced and can no longer speak, this necklace somehow lets you hear Yamabiko, thereby restoring your speech. Sometimes it can make you hear things too. Kind of scary. Man, I wish I had $1 for every reference this game made that I didn't get. I would have so many dollars. Like fucking so many. Do it. Do it. Do the thing, Tori. God, she's so good. It's gonna suck when enemies start being so resistant to nature. God, it's gonna really suck. Let's just start filling the area out, though. There's an item over there. I think we can get that. I think. Ooh. Yeah, I think we can. We'll try. I still think we can make Matori viable, even when enemies start becoming super resistant to nature attacks. Okay, yeah, I don't think we're getting in there unless we take on that FOE, and that just ain't business I'm in here for right now. So we're just going to continue down this left path here. There's another rock. What you got for me, rock? A large rock blocks the pass. Only those who possess 10,000 or more money may pass. That is not cumulative. That is, you need to have it on you right now. I think at some point, probably in between videos, I'll probably stop and go ahead and grind to get that, because I think there's a pretty good piece of equipment back there, and I would prefer having it than not having it with all the bosses that we have coming up sometime soon. God, she's so good. That's so ridiculous. It's almost unfair how good she is, but this game is kind of a game that really errs on the side of giving you a lot of power and then showing you that it can still kick your ass after giving you all that power. I think it's sort of why the Trails games clicked with me, is because those games are games that let you get pretty overpowered, but they're also games that are like, yeah, you get a little big for your britches. I want to see it. It's a big old assortment of enemies. Yeah, that motherfucking... These guys right here have incredible evasion. It's ridiculous how much evasion they have. They tend to evade attacks a lot. They got good defense, so I'm not wasting a lot of MP on them. So, looks like our little Kappa is a little tired. Pull her out for the moment. Pull in another nature user. There we go. I'm thinking at some point in the next few episodes might have room for another guest. Might have room for another guest to come and hang out. I know somebody's favorite character in the series is coming up, and maybe it'd be fun to have them along for a particular boss fight that may or may not be coming. Now, that doesn't mean in the comments to start asking if you can be on the episode, because I'm recording these in batches and it'll probably already be taken care of by the time this episode is officially uploaded. So that's more of me just kind of saying things to say them. Because the more words you put in a video, I'm told that the more you talk and the more you needlessly just pack your video with so many words, it's ridiculous. The more you do that, the algorithm just throws it to the top of everything. So there you go. That's all I'm doing. I'm just playing the algorithm here. Love that. That was real good. I just like that attacks animation, the flying bird attack. It's really good. There's one thing, it's just like, this is a game that doesn't have character, like actual in-battle characters or anything, so they really had to make up for that by making the attacks and the UI and everything around it look good. And they just exceeded just beyond your wildest expectations with that. It's just a really solid looking experience top to bottom, even when it's using things that are very clearly kind of, there you go, there's an instant death. Nearly all of her attacks can proc instant death, so. But yeah, like working within your means to create something that looks kind of expensive, even though it's probably not, but like those effects are super cool, and to do things like that, and I wouldn't even know how you begin to do that. Like, is that just particle effects rendering? Like, what are they doing there? How'd they do that? Where's the magic? If you know, you can tell me. Because this isn't like, a lot of people would look at this and they'd be like, oh, that's an RPG Maker game, when it's very clearly not. Like, this is a custom engine, top to bottom. So we picked up Shoes of Happiness. What are Shoes of Happiness? Shoes of Happiness. These are boots that give 1 experience per step. It should be useful, but by the time you get it, 1 experience is a rounding error. Oops! By 8 onwards, it's generally used as a material for a Hat of Happiness instead. Poor thing. The experience acquisition rate is plus 6%. That could actually be useful on someone. Who levels the slowest in this party? Do we have any 18s? Any 18s in the house? Not seeing any. You know what, Kamachi? It's your lucky day. I'm going to let you get more experience because I don't mind. I don't know if that applies to just the user or the party. I'm not entirely sure. That ability we picked up earlier, like I said, the abilities that are synergizing to make the fire attacks more useful. Synergizing very, very well. I like it. We got stairs over here, but I don't think we can actually get to those. Not without touching that FOE as well. I think, and don't quote me on this, because I'm talking out my ass now. I'm going way off script. I said I wasn't coming over here, and here I am coming over here. You know, let's go back. I think that I forgot what I was trying to say, and I'm filling time with both dead air and hemming and hawing about what I'm trying to do. So it probably in my best interest to stop doing that. That makes for bad commentary, I think. So we'll just continue back that. We're going to keep to the script as much as we possibly can. Like I have a script for these goddamn things. What's up here? Yeah, I don't think we can get to any. Well, okay, never mind. We can get to one of these staircases. It appears. I'm probably gonna have to put those 2 away for a bit. Yeah, let's pull in some of the other frontliners now. Omeiji, go in. Who's taking my number 2 slot? Wriggle! We ain't seen you in a while. You have nature attacks. I don't know if we invested in them. I probably forgot to reset your skills, but that's fine. It's fine. It's okay, everybody. Don't worry. It's team nature. Everybody's got nature, except I don't think these 2 do. Never mind. Don't listen to me. I don't know anything about the video game that I'm playing, and you would do well not to listen to anything I say about it. So we end up back on this floor in a little cubby hole up here on the top left portion of it. Hi there. I'm gonna Sorry, it's an obsessive compulsive thing. It's not you, event. What's in the event? There's a barrier erected somewhere here. It's not strong, but it's skillfully made nonetheless. There's someone inside the border. That is such an adorable Satori picture. She's so adorable in this game. We met Orin, and you could only enable this event once you met Orin on the previous floor. So that's the only reason that this appeared. It's the only reason we can unlock this event, which unlocks barriers all around the 5th floor. That's what this is going to take care of, because now I guess we're going to be trying to hunt down Orin. There's a voice coming from the tree. The heck? It's definitely not a human or yokai. So do not seem like words. A mysterious voice that isn't human or yokai. That's, what could it be? Orin and Utsuho. Uh-oh. Utsuho's in here? Oh my. Okay, but as you heard from Orin, another mind whose thoughts are filled with evil intentions have made me feel a little weak. Somebody's got evil intentions. Maybe Parsi? Definitely not Parsi. You hear her, yeah, like what would you, like her mind has got to be very boring. Like, I'm so jealous. I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. A mind drowned in pure negativity. It's the internet! The Ame no Morikamo. Here we go. That name again. Okay, so that's what's going to enable us to continue to the 6th floor. It would obstruct you if you wish to proceed to the 6th floor. My apologies if you have already encountered it. I will remove it at once. They specialize in manipulating fire. Yeah, they do, especially Utsuho. Please help them out. Alright, well, it sounds like we're going to be running into them at some point. From the 5th floor onward, I bet. But yeah, you have to actually see that event, or large portions of this floor become blocked off and you don't know why. And in order to get that event, you had to have run into Orin on the previous floor. So, this is probably, yeah, I think, oh, I don't think I should go down there just yet. We'll, you know what, I'm just going to booty scooch right on out of your way, sir. Right on out of your way. It won't be even the slightest inconvenience, sir. Nice. Nice miss. Nice miss. So good. So good. You got to miss for me. You got to miss for me. There we go. Well, what are we leading to? Whoa, hey there. Hey there, level 18 thing that I don't know what you are. I will talk to you in a moment. You're just going to let me go have the item? Okay. Fantastic. I will first confirm how many treasure chest keys we have, just to be on the safe side. That did nothing. Fantastic. Yep, all of these attackers are very bad for this specific fight. Fantastic. Yep, everybody's bad. Oh no. Stop that. Dark side of the moon penetrates, so we at least knew we could do damage, but we got a lot of items out of that. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. You're gonna let me just have this. I can have it. But hold on, I just want to see. Let's see. Let's check our... that would be special items. Treasure chest key. We got 5 left. It's fine. How do I have 5 treasure chest keys? That is a lot. The Tome of Insight Fortitude, Tome of Insight Sense, Tome of Insight Energy, Training Manual ×2. That's a lot of stuff. So I don't know what that is, but here's the thing. We found some sort of tunnel at the end of this wall. It looks like we can go through to the other side. Okay, so now we're finding bits that will allow us to travel to various other parts of the floor. So now we're starting to fill out the rest. I wonder if we can get inside and grab that little event marker there. Hey there, y'all are defensing up like you want something. I know who wants to give it to you. Not Wriggle, like she's definitely not giving it to you in this specific situation. She is not the proverbial X in this situation. Okay, so we're blocked off there. Head over to the left. Fill things out a little more. Get back in there. What about you? Are you two doing okay? Are you two doing good? You know what? I'll put you two back in. Just because, hey, you're new. You're the newest. Let's get you on. Let you get some battle points. You probably need them. I know for a fact that Chen does, so definitely need to be racking up more BP on her as much as I can. Just one, huh? Just gonna make me waste my time and one TP on you. Fantastic. Loving it. Okay. Boom. Hey, look at that. There's another event marker. We're just finding all sorts of things. We found one boss marker, and we've got a lot of event markers. So let's go ahead, fill this out. Hold on. Oh, hey, look at this. I got bosses all over my face now. This is a little scary. Jesus. Okay, we're starting to find a lot of bosses now. Notori, do it to him. Well, you almost did it to them. Chen can also do it to them. Right. Let's head on down. What have we got? We found some sort of tunnel into this wall. It looks like we can go through to the other side. And this puts us back on the starting island. And I think that's a good place to call this episode for now. So we're going to head on back to Gensokyo. We're going to probably, before the next episode, I imagine, we're probably going to go ahead and try to crank up 10,000 money to go ahead and grab that rock that we couldn't get past. And then we're going to come back and we're going to start fleshing out the floor a little more. I think we're going to avoid the boss icons and maybe just kind of handle them all in one big run. Because I think we can do that. I think that would be fine. I don't know yet. It's going off the top of my head. But anyway, catch you next time.